But good luck to y'all, man. Hopefully I figure it out. Okay. All right then. Let me see. What else is going on in pop culture chat? Name me a few things that's going on. I will cover them accordingly. Okay. Let's talk about Lil Uzi Vert. Yo, I'm actually incredibly surprised that Lil Uzi Vert is only on pace to sell about 60,000 copies first week. By the way, the final sales will come out tomorrow. There was no bundles. He just kind of dropped, but 60K instead of like 200K is it's a huge dip. I believe that. What was his last? Actually, Pink Tape didn't do that much. Uzi Pink Tape first week. Yeah, but we looked at it like a mixtape, and that did 167, right? And Eternal Take before, Eternal Take first week. Remember, he dropped so he did 288, and then he did like 250, right? Yeah, he did like, yeah, he did damn near 200K twice. Okay, let me be very clear and just very honest in what I believe is going on with Uzi, man. I think Uzi's one of the last to figure out that fans don't give a fuck as much as you think. Okay? I always tell y'all that, like, let me use Lil Baby as an example. Lil Baby's Only Me sold 200K. A lot of times you're selling your next album or your last. So after Eternal Take, anything that Uzi dropped, I think Pink Tape was next, unless maybe I was tripping and there was a mid project. But anyway, or a middle project. But Uzi came off of Pink Tape. And Pink Tape was, it got lukewarm reception. So the anticipation is down. So him naming it Eternal Take, I don't think people gave a fuck. People wanted to just hear the music. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I got some of the music here. Let me see. Like some of the songs I legit like, right? Like there's a song on there called Chill Bay. Like the song, okay? I really enjoy it. Right? But let me just kind of be honest about what's going on here. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Let me be honest about what's going on here. Uzi has somehow lost the luster of fans being so intrigued. And I do believe it's by a lot of his actions. I think it's by many different things. And I hope if he hears this, he doesn't feel like I'm being mad negative. I have a good relationship with Uzi. But I'm just being honest with what I think. I don't think the music has been as infectious as people have always yearned it to be. But that it doesn't have to be that for you to sell as much as you've wanted to or needed to. This is a tale of two tapes, if you ask me. If I had told you back in like 2020 that, let's be honest, if Carti dropped right now, what would he sell? You don't even know what's going to be on it. You don't know what voice he's going to have. If you say anything below 130, you're an idiot. Carti drops right now, I really think it's 170, maybe it might be 200. Let me explain to you what's going on. A lot of these artists have been able to capture the mystique of the fans by curating the mystique. I think Uzi has lost that. I think Uzi, along with the relationship what he has, and I'm not speaking out against this relationship. I don't give a fuck. He's happy. I don't care. But I don't think there's any mystery around Uzi anymore. And I think fans at this point have seen so many things of his that hasn't connected. For example, Playboy Carti wears a thong and face paint and like this KKK mask, causes this rabid conversation, but also intrigue. Uzi like wore some jeggings, did a split, had some Birkin bags, and did some shit at y'all remember this performance? I think it was Uzi. It wasn't Rolling Loud. Yeah, this one right here. For what? I might be completely off the reservation, but I want to make this analogy. I'm gonna make this analogy to you. I believe the mystique with Uzi is died down a bit is because I don't think people believe it. Like they don't believe that what they're seeing with this is who he is. They believe he's doing that for shock value. As opposed to Carti, they believe that Carti is that. I'm going to give you an example. I want you guys to watch a movie if you guys haven't watched it. I know one in the chat if you watched it. It's called The Prestige. It's a very amazing movie, but it's a movie about magic. It's about two magicians. And to give the core of the movie is to explain and to say, they said some of the best tricks that a magician ever did was not only done on the stage, but it was done off of the stage. The person lived the trick. There's a point in the movie where they point to a guy who's an old guy who does a trick on stage where, because he looks so old and feeble, you're like, he must be doing this with real magic or some other clever way. But the easiest way to think that he could do it is that he would have such inner thigh, like power to carry this really heavy bowl across whatever. But they're like, no, he looks weak. He's limping. Looks like he's kind of lame. He's limping. They would see him limp on stage. They would see him limp off the stage. In reality, he never limped at all. But every time you would see him on the stage or off the stage, he lived it. And he lived it because his greatest trick was making you feel that he was too old and too weak to do what he was actually going to do. That's important. When it comes to mystique these days, when it comes to hip hop, and that's why I think Carti's a genius. Have you seen Carti break character yet? Other than these little body cam videos. Have you seen him break character? I'm asking you a question. Do you feel like Carti's broken character? Whether it's his relationship or whoever he be with, whether it's him being around the guys, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, whether it's him being around Ye, whether it's him popping out these, have you seen him break character yet? That boy don't break character for nothing. He go on Aiden Ross stream, still in character. Let me tell you why that's important. That mystique don't die. I still have some type of, if someone told me that Carti was going to do a concert from a cave that had 1 million bats in it, I would be tuned in because I'm like, he's like a vampire. He's like one of them. Does that sound feasible? No, but he doesn't break character. That's important. He doesn't break character. We don't see him around. He don't hang out with nobody outside of character. That's important. I think Uzi has shown people by them seeing him by and large through other means, whether it's even through his relationship, that Yeah, Uzi's a really good musician. But he's not that fucking weird. We don't believe it ain't that weird. The last time you really had people going for it is when they really thought that he was believing into the devil. I think they've realized, like, nah. Him and his girlfriend do regular stuff. They get dressed and whatever, and he loves her, she loves him. But that's it. But the mystique there is going down, if you ask me. What does that mean? It means that his music has to be fucking fire. Now, here's the thing about Carti's mystique. And I'm not trying to compare both artists, but still. Carti's mystique is that Carti could drop something that when we listen to it for the first time, it's like, yo, this shit sound whack. What is this? But the aura and mystique about him right now, I thought that was a whole lot of red. Because I remember when niggas said it was whack. And I seen niggas go back to listen to it till it became hot. That's some shit. That is some shit. It's kind of interesting because it's almost at the point that Carti has passed Uzi, but I don't know if it's with music because Eternal Take with the both versions, I fucked with it. Pink Tape, like he was dropping, but the perception of Carti and Uzi right now, I think Carti passed Uzi, but it wasn't with music. He just passed him with, it's like aura and image. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, it's done so much. Yo, when I look in Carti right now, I think Carti is the closest thing to Travis Scott, my nigga. And there's no song that I'm gonna quote you with. Now, obviously, he has amazing contributions on Carnival, on Type Shit, and records like that. But I'm looking at Carti to say, this nigga knows how to control people. Because the more as time goes on, people become more interested in him and want to be like him. And he seems like he's like this epitome of youthful cool. And I know none of that is by accident, it's by design. To me, that's like, wow, that's a fucking skill. If you ask me, now, I'm using the Travis vertical. So the Travis vertical goes Kanye, Travis. The next thing is Carti. By the way, if you're looking at Tyler isn't really on that vertical. And if you're looking at street niggas like Future, he's not on that vertical. If you're looking at Drake, he's not on that vertical. I'm just saying. So I'm not saying like Carti's like the second most. No. What I'm saying is that Carti, to me, it's hard for me to fucking explain it. This nigga is just, even when he does wrong, it's right. It's kind of odd. And I think that Uzi is in an interesting place. Because I think Uzi is trying to capture the people like he did before, except with primarily music. Like, no disrespect to Carti, I don't think Carti ever captivated the entire culture with just music. It's been these other things that has always been setting him apart. Uzi, I thought at a point, had this shit solely with music. And this is where we get to now, where, like, I think the music's good. I just don't think the music is 2016. Perception-wise, good. Not saying it's trash. People had a perception like we're caught up in a matrix in 2016. And everybody's expecting Uzi to get that back. It's not that it's bad, but people want that feeling back. And that's a hard feeling to get back. While Carti doesn't have to get the feeling back of music being as hot as another type of music, As long as he keeps you on the path of whatever he got going on that has a lot of mystique and a lot of aura, it works out in his favor. I could be wrong on that. That's a hot take of mine. But I really watched how, if 60,000 people are buying Eternal at Take, it told me a couple things. Only his fans bought it, or only his fans streamed it. It told me that Uzi waited too long, that people outside of the box that listens to Uzi, nobody was that interested to say, oh no, even if I didn't buy it or listen to it, I got to go see what it's about because this is what the culture is listening to. And I guess that's where my next criticism or like, analyzing could be at. Maybe he didn't know that he might have a one-off hot song, but the culture's moved on from whatever he was doing in terms of, oh no, we have to make sure you have a hit song. Somebody says 60K's falling off. For Uzi, Uzi's a 150 nigga. I'm sorry. And again, I love Uzi, but I gotta call a spade a spade. Uzi's a 150 nigga. Uzi been a 150 nigga for 4 years. Uzi not a 60K nigga. He's not a 60K nigga. Nope. He ain't a 60K nigga. No. If this was Uzi back in 2016, 2017, I'd say big dubs. But Uzi in 2024, he ain't a 60K nigga. Gotta be honest with that. Somebody say he ain't promo it. Well, you gotta realize half the time when these artists don't promo it is because they think that they're so lit, it don't need promo. Now, somebody said I'm giving mad leeway. I liked some of the records on there. I like it. I'm not gonna say it's garbage when I don't think it's garbage. You think Uzi's a 60K nigga? Now, let me put a few things in perspective. And this is why sometimes when artists like Uzi is like balancing this probability of mystique and, not putting in work with keeping up the fan bases and third. Look at Rod Wave. I want to remind y'all. You know why Rod Wave is like highly sought after? Rod Wave, I know he cancels sometimes and y'all got whatever questions. By the way, I did do a conversation with him, so you're going to see it soon. Rod Wave been on tour after every album. 3 months, every year. He ain't like, even when you don't see him post on social media like that, he's outperforming to the fans of his music. That's why the fans of his music has always been kept engaged. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you can't just like hit the cool button and be like, yo, I'm going to catch y'all niggas in 4 years. Don't give them adequate tours. Don't really communicate, but just think you're the guy. I think that's the problem, if you ask me. But I was shocked by that. Now, some people thought it was going to be higher because Kai was, he was on Kai's stream.
Right now, it's going down taller than you. Want to bet? Lock it in. Big. I can see that. I'm taller than you, Vert. What are you talking about?
They gonna say it.
Who gonna say it?
Bro, everybody know I'm taller than you.
I'm taller than you, Vert.
Bro,
what are you talking about? Come on,
it's
look.
Okay.
I'm looking over you, bro.
It's okay. I've been there.
Been where? Why?
It's all right.
Been where though?
It's all right. I've been there.
Where?
How tall are you?
I don't know.
5'7". No, bro. I'm done with you. No, I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm 5'7" though, Am I not? Am I not?
I'm with y'all right now. He's lying.
Okay.
This song go for 55.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Come here.
That's crazy.
Come here, I want to tell you something.
What?
You did it.
Really?
You did it.
But it's not my crib. He's only my crib for the month.
For real?
Oh, you thought I bought this? Chat, everybody say cheese.
Now, here's also what I've been telling y'all. Like, Uzi being on Kai's stream for a week, bruh, that, if you ask me, probably moved like 5,000 units. I keep saying this, and there's none, I'm not shitting on Kai. No, that Kai's my guy, you know what I mean? And shit, I stream too. Here's the point I'm trying to say. I've been telling this to rappers for a long time. These days, like, even my listening habits is different. Bro, I listen to the least amount of music now than I've ever listened to before. Because usually when I get in the car, that's where I listen to all the new music. Not no more. When I get in the car, I listen to podcasts, listen to Whack 100, I'm listening to Rogan, I'm listening to the Nelt Boys, I'm listening to Andrew Schultz, I'm listening to Brilliant Idiots, I'm listening to some like PBD podcasts. Shit, I might listen to a couple songs, but I'm not, again, the point of me saying that is that I've been telling y'all that rappers, I think part of the reasons consumption is down is that it's still the kids. The kids are streaming most of this stuff more than, yo, if you don't know why people say kids, like 16 to 25 stream more than 25 to 34, like by 2 or 3. Just to be very clear, kids have more time. They listen to more shit. These days, kids aren't listening to only music though. They're watching TikTok. They're watching Kai on a 30-day subathon. They're watching the FaZe Clan. They're watching Neon, Jack Doherty, Fousey Tube, Akademiks. They're watching motherfucking 20v1s. Their attention that they usually just primarily give to just music is being spread around. And I keep telling y'all, I think these musicians are competing with Kai. Not necessarily in the same metric, but they're competing for the attention of the youth. There's some people who watch Kai who say, why am I going to go listen to the music? I'm going to go listen to it when Kai listens to it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, I'm using like Kai as an example or like Uzi an example, but this happens all throughout. I've been saying for the longest that streamers and content creators, YouTubers, they are now occupying the space that musicians used to dominate without even an effort by people streaming their music. I hope y'all understand that. Put it like this. If y'all watch me, all right, say y'all like Dirk. I'm going to spend 20 minutes of Dirk before we get into some Dirk shit. And I'm going to tell you mad stories about him and read 5 court documents about it. So are you going to just be like, nah, let's cut Ak off and just stream Dirk for like 2 hours? Or are you going to be like, nah, I'll listen to Ak. He going to play 20 minutes of Dirk. Kai's having a listening party. You're going to be like, nah, I'm going to just listen by myself. And be like, nah, I'll listen with Kai. So I listen with the homies. Let's see how we feeling. I'll see how I feel. That's what I'm telling you. There's a lot of reasons. I won't say it's just that music ain't selling like how it's usually selling. But this is important. So it's interesting when I see these artists say, oh, okay, I'm going on Kai's stream because I want to get more people to listen to my project. I don't think, obviously Kai has 200,000 people watching him. Like, yeah, you get 5,000 sales, but it's like, it's not as much as you would think because the majority of them are not there for your music. They're there to listen to Kai just interact with you. Like it's like Kai and Uzi. Do you think that the people would be like, oh shit, Uzi was on the stream. Let me stop watching Kai now, who's streaming all day long. Let me stop watching him and just go watch, or go listen to Uzi's last album. Really. And I guess the last point I was trying to make with that is that musicians, I hope y'all learned something. And this is where I think the music industry is going to have to turn to. Start selling a product again, all of y'all. Y'all got to sell a product. Sell something with the music. Because people are starting to realize music is now a passive form of entertainment. Let me tell you why. An active form of entertainment is like you're watching a movie. Your eyes, your ears, and your brain are probably consumed with it, right? Passive is, I could do this while doing this. For example, you're playing 2K and you have music in the background. Music is secondary. 2K is primary. These days, more and more, we're seeing that people are looking at music to be like, music is something we do while we do that. We're about to go play 2K or Call of Duty. Yeah, music is in the background, but if it wasn't for what we're doing, we wouldn't be playing music, which means it's secondary. And that's the problem, if you ask me. Because I think the listening habits of fans have changed. And fans having this, I just want to consume this artist stuff. No. Like, they've changed it up a bit. You get what I'm saying? Anyway. What is Kai up to these days? I know he's live. What they got him going on, man?
Now whose turn is it?
Oh, shit, this time.
Classic Lizard's turn. This is the final play.
Oh, GG's. Oh, reverse?
Yeah, I got to bet that Kai's going to... Look, he has 261,000 subs. I got to bet that he's going to hit 412. 412. But he's only 8 days in. So, okay. All right. Let's touch a little bit on this YXL case. Give me 1 second, chat. So the judge who freed Young Thug actually showed up in court today and actually apologized for her saying nigga. So listen to this, right? The judge in the case said the word nigga and then basically apologized. Let me see. Here we go.
Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking.
What?
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking.
Yo, chat. Hearing her read that sentence, there should have been no doubt in her mind that Young Thug was going to be released on time served. When a judge could even understand the vernacular, the cadence, and even how the words are being used, look, we got to do it for Boo. These niggas lacking. A judge who supposedly have been in either litigation or motherfucking just like law school for all this time, if they know this vernacular right here, they're getting fucked by a black man. Let's keep it a bean.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking. Like, they're not doing enough to...
Look, the judge. Look.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking.
These niggas lacking. These niggas lacking? And y'all thought Thugger was going to stay in jail?
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking. Like, they're not doing...
Yo, look at the prosecutor right here. Look at the prosecutor.
These niggas lacking.
Look.
Like, they're not doing enough to honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can...
Yo, she like, The judge been cussing me out about my professionalism and preparedness, and the judge just said these niggas is lacking. Yo, Fulton County courtroom is a goddamn, yo, this is like a Boondocks episode. These niggas lacking. That's how they talking. Look.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking.
Bro, the way she said these niggas, bro, you know that ain't the first time she done said it, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. She free thug, so we gonna have to give her a pass on that. But yo, shorty, I know you fucking some niggas, man. Yo, she fucking some real killers. And yo, I guarantee you, she fucking like a 5-time felon, nigga. That's a fact.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking.
These niggas lacking. Look at the prosecutor's face.
Like they're not doing enough to honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can say, I mean, you can say, oh, that means they don't have guns on them, but that.
Yo, the judge knows that lacking means they don't got, bruv. Thug got the right judge, bruh. Thug had the right judge, bruh. The judge know no lacking actually meant, yo, the judge knew that no lacking means they don't got no straps. Oh, come on, man. Damn. Bruh, if you think she not fucking a nigga in this courtroom, you tripping, nigga.
Like they're not doing enough to honor him or still drinking. Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking. Like they're not doing.
And then this is the court reporter right here that took a picture with, that had the chucks on, that took a picture with this court reporter took a picture with Woody. She talking about niggas is lacking. Yo, this is crazy.
Enough to honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can say, I mean, you can say, oh, that means they don't have guns on them, but that would be quite a stretch.
Nah, she's real. Yeah, she apologized too.
Where you at? I got.
Right.
Boy, you still drinking? Where you at? I gotta do it for Boo. These niggas lacking. Like they're not doing enough to honor him or whatever. I don't know that you can say, I mean, you can say, oh, that means they don't have guns on them, but that would be quite a stretch.
Basically saying it as my eyes were going over it for the first time ever and just reading whatever was on the paper. And
She said she only said it because she's seen it on the paper.
I read out the word niggas, which I hope that was not offensive to anyone. It was certainly not meant to be offensive to anyone. I do not use that word.
It's okay. We give you a pass. We give you a pass. When she getting back shots from them criminals in Fulton County, you know what I mean? She getting railed by some of these criminals in Fulton County. I know she'd be like, nigga, harder, deeper. Feel me?
And it was merely, I should have been looking first before I said it, whatever I said out loud, to edit if there were, any offensive.
You know I called it? I could tell. Yo, does she got a, I guarantee she married to a black man. Facts.
Man, so Lil Uzi Vert. It's crazy. 60K first week. First off, I'll say Lil Uzi, was trying out a new flow, but it's not even that, bro. Like, let's keep it a bean. Only certain people could do the mysterious stuff, and I don't think at first Lil Uzi, at first he could do it, but now, bro, like, he can't disappear and pop up and just drop. Like, honestly, Uzi, I don't. I really don't know how to. I don't know. Like I was watching Uzi on Kai's stream, bro, and like all these rappers, they're like they don't act like regular normal human beings. And I don't know if their egos are inflated or what, but man, they're still young. Like they're still in their 30s. Like what I always think of is like, let's say the rappers like Nelly and all those who are at the top of the world, even though rappers today make so much more money, it's just they have terrible spending habits. Like Uzi's was probably making 10 to 15 plus $1 million a year. You're not gonna make that much money a year for the rest of your life, but you might still have those same spending habits as if you are. Now, when that money starts running out and out and out, he's 30 right now. In 10 years, who pray to God, hopefully they're all still alive, because sadly, majority of them are hooked onto some random drugs, which I hope they could all get unhooked off all these drugs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Rich Homie Quan passing away off drugs is so insane. Like, he was the least drug addicted, like, one of the least drug addicted ones I've seen. Like, these other ones just seem like you could tell they're heavily influenced by drugs. Like, Carti and Uzi and I don't even know what type of drugs they're taking. But man, just pray and hope the best for all these artists. I think Carti is good right now for like the next 5 years. Like, not a lot of artists are in the J. Cole's, Kendricks, and Drakes where they are like, they'll be good forever. No matter what, they'll be good forever. Because they're like the top. Like the tier 1 rappers. And then the tier 2s right under them. I mean, Uzi was supposed to be one of the tier 2s, like the 21 Savages, Lil Babies, the Futures. Or honestly, is Future in the tier 1? I don't know. But it's your boy Big X News. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out.